Dallas police are investigating claims from a third teen who says his teacher from DeSoto sexually assaulted him. The three were students at a facility for a troubled teen in Glen Heights where the teacher worked. Fox 4's Calvert Collins is at the Dallas Police Department with the sex assault investigation. Calvert.
Well, Heather, once news broke of Pamela Jones' arrest, a third teen told administrators that he too had been involved with his former English teacher. Now all three teens were set to be discharged from the 6-month program right around the same time these alleged sexual encounters happened. Dallas police have interviewed the first two teens, and I'm told we'll be talking to the third.
Opportunity was there for basically her to take advantage of.
The students inside Athletes for Change aren't typical. There are only 14 boys who live, play, and study inside this residential facility. All have criminal records and have been court-ordered here. Pamela Jones, seen here on Facebook, started teaching English in January.
I thought she was a great individual. I mean, she dedicated, time, in her efforts to our program.
One reason he was surprised to get a call Tuesday morning from Jones' husband, alerting him of alleged sex crimes between his wife and her students. Devon says he had no choice but to turn her in.
We have an obligation once any abuse or neglect is if we're notified of it, we have not only a moral but we have a legal obligation to make that call. And we did.
After interviewing the two teens, Dallas police say the first alleged incident happened on April 26th in Jones' car, parked outside the victim's aunt's house. The second on May 31st in her house, where her 4 children played in another room.
Obviously, she did a very good job. Neither one of the boys knew that she was with, either one of them.
The third teen claims he and Jones met at a Chili's, then went to a nearby motel.
This teen had been asked before if anything had been occurred. He had said no. In fact, I believe he's even recanted his story regarding this, but he was told repeatedly, look, you need to tell the truth. And he finally came forward and said, this is what happened.
DeSoto ISD contracted with Athletes for Change and paid Jones's salary. The organization's president fears these allegations will have long-term effects on his fledgling facility.
So it's a shame, but, we did the best we can in our program.
Now, DeSoto ISD did a background check on Pamela Jones. That's what we're told by Athletes for Change, and she'd had no disciplinary issues there. She did submit her resignation letter on Monday, and I'm told that she has since bonded out of jail. Prior to coming to Athletes for Change, her resume lists that she had worked at Dallas's Carter High School for 2 years, and prior to that in Hawaii teaching English as well, Steve.
All right, so
Heather.
Yeah, Calvert, so this treatment facility, it's in a residential area, it's a residential setting. So the teens are allowed to leave. How did they then meet up with Ms. Jones?
Well, in fact, all 3 of these teens had the privileges of having passes to where they could leave, but they had to sign this off-campus visitation agreement. It had to be approved by a designated person like a relative, but most importantly, down here, they knew all the students had to sign these, follow these guidelines, and at number 11, it says, I will not have sex or sexual contact with others. So they were aware of this, as were their relatives.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised it would have something so specific on there, but clearly it states don't do it, so they all knew. All right, surprising. All right, Calvert Collins, thank you.